Why older guys over the age of 50 plus still have so much massive influence over the younger generation. Okay, the reason for this is mostly because most of the dudes who rule the world right now, whether it be in politics, technology, especially technology, right, or any other facet of society, tend to be guys who are over the age of 50 plus, right? Or at least in that age bracket. And there really hasn't been any younger guys who have made their mark on society so much, at least to that level, right? And I really hope that changes, by the way, right? I really hope to see more younger guys step up and stake their claim in society, right? And not just let these older dudes, that are our age, right, continue to rule the world and continue to have this massive influence over over other generations to come after us. So they really, really need to step up. But that is the number one reason why older guys over 50 still have so much influence over everyone, really, in society. You take a look at, the most talked about people in society, whether it's like an Elon Musk or a Jeff Bezos. You might not agree with all these guys politically, but they still have so much massive influence and power, right? And power in society for being an old dude, right? A 50-plus-year-old dude, especially in a space where you have had younger guys grow up with all of this technology around them. So they should, not just be consumers of it, but producers of it, right? I think that is the problem in itself, is so many of these younger dudes are just consumers and not actually producers, right? And at some point, you need to change sides and be a producer of this stuff in order to gain any power, and really overtake these older dudes who are like my age, right? And really just overtake us and take over the world, right? Where will have the influence and the power over the next generation. But yeah, Elon Musk is a perfect example because, he owns Twitter, he owns Tesla, right? SpaceX, and he just has massive influence and power. And he's an old dude, right? He's an old dude. Especially in a space like technology where things are changing, right? Things change at lightning speed. You would think that somebody would have came along already and just taken over. Like, where is the next Elon Musk? Where is that dude? Where is the next creator of the next Amazon, right? Or the next creator of the next YouTube or something, right? Right now, they've got monopolies on every part of their industry, right? Yeah, they're essentially running a monopoly because nobody else has come along with a better idea, a bigger idea, a more grand idea to take the reins away from these older dudes, right? So this is why these guys are still so heavily talked about in society, right? I'm not even on that, I'm not even in that space or on that level, right? I'm just a pickup artist, right? I'm a dating coach. Yes, I've done well for myself, but even in my space, right? Even in my space, when I go out to these venues, I don't have any competition. Like, I don't see any competition. It's so crazy, because I would have thought, 5-10 years ago that I would no longer be doing this. I would have been like, no, the next generation of young guys are going to come along, the cold approach masters who've learned from the older guys like myself are going to come along and take over the reins with a newer style, faster, warp speed, and all of this. Never happened, man. It didn't happen. I am still out there. Not only am I still out there, but I am literally taking over every venue I walk into. It's like taking candy from a baby. I'm just, sometimes I'm just like halfway amused by it, right? But also kind of sad in a way too, because I'm like, I look at the younger guys in the venue. They're either just lost, they're holding their beer up to their chest, wallflower, afraid not to, they don't want to talk to anybody, or they're on their cell phone swiping on the dating apps. And I'm like, these guys are just not even competing anymore, man. I mean, these guys just, they don't want to compete. They just want to sit there and just let somebody else take their lunch, right? And at least in my field, that would be me. I'm happy to take their lunch if they don't want to compete, right? If you just want to sit there, that's fine. But back in the day, no. I mean, the competition always got better and better, where now there is none, right? And it's the same I see in other spaces, not just my field, but obviously, as I mentioned, in the technological space, same thing. Elon's ruling, he's just taking over. I don't see the next, the next great mind, the next great Elon Musk coming along anytime soon, right? Or the next Amazon coming along, or the next eBay. I don't see, where is that? I mean, they should have been replaced long ago, especially with how fast technology moves. They should have been, these platforms should have been out of business long ago. Instead, no. These platforms are now running a monopoly, and they're getting power hungry. And I mean, unfortunately, most of them are run by the woke mob. So I really hope somebody else comes along, but that doesn't look like it's happening because a lot of the younger generation is just not stepping up. I've said this over and over. They're just not stepping up. So old dudes over the age of 50, guys my age, continue to rule the world, right? Guys your age continue to rule the world. You're probably ruling your own industry, right? Or having like some deep impact in your own field, because you see younger guys not wanting to step up. They're just fine being dormant, right? They're just fine being complacent and, staying in their comfort zone. Whereas our generation was not taught to sit still and stay in our comfort zone, right? We're taught to make some noise. We're taught to get out there and bang our drum, right? We're taught to go out there and make a mark in society. It's sad because I don't see younger dudes being given that same, motivation, that same lesson. So you're not seeing a lot of progress coming from them yet. I don't know, maybe in the future, right? Maybe they'll wake up to some point in the future. I just don't see it yet. So I could be wrong. But this is why, older guys just continue to have so much influence on society, on culture at large, on technology, you name it, right? This is why, movies, they continue to reboot the same movies that were popular, 50 years ago? I mean, come on, like how many more Star Wars do we have to see? Luke Skywalker here, Mark Hamill is friggin' 60-something years old, and I just saw him on some platform. He was like getting mobbed or something by autograph seekers. I'm like, this guy is 60-something years old. Where's the next Mark Hamill? Where's the next Luke Skywalker? And not like a reboot, but just something new, something fresh, something creative. That's the problem, is we're going through this drought right now where there's nobody who's coming along with anything that's just groundbreaking, right? Everything is just a rehash of what was once popular, right? And you can't do that. You just can't live off that. You constantly just have to be experimenting and trying new things, right? And unfortunately, that's not being done anymore, right? And it's sending a message to younger people like, oh yeah, just go take was popular before and just reboot it, and repackage it, and hopefully people will buy it, and that's just not how, we progress as a society, so, but this is why older dudes from our generation continue to just own it, right? We just continue to just run amok out there because there's not any real competition in sight, right? There's just not any real competition in sight. So, yeah, man, sad to say. But as always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to share, please drop them in the comments below. As always, this is Matt Cross from AlphaMaleSecrets, signing out. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Obviously,
helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. I need your help to help me promote this stuff by subscribing to my channel. Okay, it's free, doesn't cost anything. Hit that subscribe button, baby. Do it. Do it now, son. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content specifically for men even further, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform away from YouTube, and that is to protect my content from YouTube in the event they shut us down one day, which they might, right? But if you're one of my premium subscribers on my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, you will always have access to all of my premium Alpha Male Secrets content. And right now, it's only $1 for the entire first month of premium Alpha Male content from me. So take advantage of it, okay? Take advantage of it. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.